Okay, so this short video is a demonstration of how to prepare your files for submission. This week we have an assessment and an assignment. The assignment is to create this smoothie flyer. And this is done, and this is what it's going to ultimately look like. What I want to do is I want to walk through the steps required to save this assignment properly for submission. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the ads, which are the two ads that you worked on, and I'm going to show you how to properly save these two ads as a PDF. We will be using these ads in a future lesson. So let's go back to the smoothie, and we're going to save this via a package. Packaging is something that we do. It's kind of an older technology. It predates PDFs. PDFs basically prepare any kind of piece of art or layout from a program such as InDesign, Illustrator, or Photoshop, so that everything is included in it and it can be utilized by a printer. So that's one way to go. The other way to go is the old-fashioned or the more antiquated way of packaging. What packaging does is it produces a folder, a complete folder. Inside the folder, it grabs all the image sources, all these images that you see here, it grabs them, puts them in a folder. It takes all the fonts that are being used and it collects them into a folder, and then it recreates the document and attaches it to the folders with the resources. So then if you were to send it to me and open it up on my computer, because all the resources are located in the packaged file, I have everything I need to open this file up. If you don't do this, I could run into a problem with resources coming up missing or fonts not being available. So it's a very important thing for you to understand. It isn't that difficult to do. You just got to do it the right way. So I'm going to go up to the File menu to do this. I'm going to come down to Package, all right? So it's File, Package, and sometime this century I'll get my package dialog box. All right, so here's the package dialog box. It's pretty big and bulky, but let me quickly tell you what you're seeing here. First of all, you're looking at the summary page. Usually when I do this kind of work, I just rely on the summary page. The summary page more or less tells me everything I need to know. If I wanted to, though, I could come over here to the left in this panel, and I could choose the fonts, and I could look just at fonts information. I could choose this one and look at just links information. Colors and inks, I can look at just color and link information. Print settings and extended plugins. So all of these have their purpose, but the summary is kind of a shortcut. So let me explain quickly what that does. It shows you that there are 5 fonts being used. It tells you that 0 or none of the fonts are missing. 0 are embedded. 0 are incomplete, and 0 are protected. So that's a good thing because you're seeing that everything is available to you the proper way. 0 is good. Now, let's look at the next one. Notice that there's this little triangle with an exclamation point. That's a warning. That's telling you that it found something questionable, something that might be a problem. Now, just so that you understand, I deliberately left it this way so that I could get this error message so that you could see what the error message does. And let me explain it to you. Links and images. So it's telling me it found 5 links. None of them at this time are modified. That's good. None are missing. That's good. None are inaccessible. That's good. None are embedded. Good. One uses RGB color. Okay, there's your problem. The problem with this is that it should not be using RGB. It should be using CMYK. And it is telling me that one of the images, in fact, has not been converted to CMYK, something that we will go over in class. So the other thing I want to point out is, and now if I wanted to fix this, there's a couple ways I could go with this. I could literally cancel out of here, and I could go to the links panel, click on this, open this up in Photoshop, the image, find the image that's using RGB, and I could change it to CMYK, save it, and then go through this process again. Or, since there's only one image, and I only got 3, I could just remember that it's happened, and I could fix it afterwards. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm moving on. Colors and inks. 4 processed color inks, 0 spot inks. Good. That's what we want. This is a 4-color job. There are no spot inks being used. And external plugins, there are no plugins. So now that I've seen this and I sort of explained this to you, you got an idea what you're looking at. And it is important that you actually look at this and make sure, and it will tell you if there's something it thinks is wrong, which it did right here. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to choose package. And I get this printing instructions, and you can see I filled in some of the information here. The reason I did it this way is because this is just kind of a make-believe deal. So basically I would name my, and actually this is not a trifold, this is a flyer. Let's see, where are we at here? Where's the F? Boy, I can't see on my screen here. Well, anyway, boy, there we go, F-L-Y-E-R, flyer. And then I put a contact name, company name, address, all this you can put in. I definitely would put a phone number in, because remember now the printer's going to get this, and the printer may have some questions, and the printer may want to contact you, so you give them at least a phone number and an email address. So, and then down here some instructions. If there's anything that you can think of that you want to give to the printer so that he knows exactly how to process this, this is where you do this. So that's what this is really all about. And this will come up every time, and you should fill out some of this information, especially if you're working on a professional job. Right now I'm going to hit continue, and what's going to come up is the package publication dialog box. This is telling me where I want to put this. I'm going to put it for now on my desktop, right there, on my desktop. Okay? Now, a little further down, it's going to tell me different check marks. Okay, so here's the deal. Copy fonts except C, JK, and Typekit. It's copying the fonts. Copying link graphics. You see that's got a check mark next to it. It's copying link graphics. Update graphic links in package. That's checked. Use document hyphenation settings. If you have document hyphenation settings, you would check that. Include fonts and links from hidden and non-printing content. If you have layers on this document, because remember now, this is going to repackage an InDesign document. So the printer could literally open this up in InDesign, and he could amend this project if you have certain layers that you want swapped out for different reasons. So all of these things have a purpose. For our purpose, the only ones we really have to be concerned about right here is copy fonts, copy link graphics, update graphics. Also, I want you to see down here, it also is checked that it includes a PDF document. Make sure that that's checked, and make sure that you check this and you have the ability to put in a particular type of PDF document. The printer can probably tell you exactly what he wants. It might be something like PDF X1A 2001 or PDF X3 2002, PDF X4 2008, press quality. So you know what, for a general rule, what I'm going to do just to get us going, I'm going to choose, instead of high quality print, which I wouldn't think is high enough quality, I'm going to choose press quality. So those are my settings there. I'm just going to hit package, and I get a warning. This warning only tells you that it's legal to use the type that you're putting into this project for this particular project only. So you don't have to worry about that too much. Hit OK. And there it is. It's packaging the document. Take a minute to do that. Now if I come here, I come over here and I look and see on my desktop, where did it go? Let's see if I can find the thing. Can't find it. Yep, I don't know. It's supposed to be there. I have no idea where it went. I got so much junk on my. Oh, here it is. Oyster Smoothie, right there. Okay, double click, and inside here, document fonts, links, and this is flyer. That's literally flyer information. This is the InDesign markup document. This is the InDesign document that it created, and this is the Oyster Smoothie PDF. So I'm going to double click on that, open it up, and there is your PDF on this. Okay, so you can see it's giving you everything you need. If you do this, if you do that, you don't even have to create the PDF, because the PDF will be created automatically. Okay, that is for the assignment. And for the assessment, let's go back to the assessment. All you need to do for this assessment is produce an Adobe PDF file. Now, this PDF file is going to be used in another document, I guess next week or the week after, one of the 2 weeks coming up. We're going to bring this back and we're going to use it into another document. So it is important that we do this and we do it the right way. So to make a PDF for this, File, Export, and notice that Adobe PDF Print comes up. If it comes up as PDF Interactive, which it could, make sure that what you're going to do is you're going to click on this and change it to Print. And you could call it Ads. That would be fine. You're going to really put your name. You got to remember, you give in the assignment. You're given ways that you're going to name this. But the bottom line, you're going to name it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this on my desktop. Okay. And as a matter of fact, for the submission here, just to make this easier, I'm going to see if I can find my folder. Give me a second to find my folder here. And natural Oster Smoothie folder. I'm going to open that up. There's my Oster Smoothie folder. The ads is going to go in that folder as well. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to get this, which is the export dialog box. Now, what you would do with this is, because this is only one page, all this stuff isn't all that important for you right now. But the bottom line is, you want your pages. You want all the pages. There's only one, so it's not that big of a deal. Optimize for fast web view. You could do that if you want. View PDF after exporting. What that means is essentially after you're done with this process, it's going to open this up and it's going to show you what you created. So let's go to marks and bleeds real quick, because I'm going to have you put some marks on here. What I want you to do is I want you to click on all. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. This is going to be used in an ad. Do not put any of this stuff in here. Let's go back to general. Do not put any marks and bleeds on this at all. These are going to be used in ads. I almost forgot that. So really, all you're going to do is make sure that all the pages are being turned into a PDF, and you're going to hit export. There is the PDF. Let me zoom this thing out so that you can see it. It's really very simple. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let me go out here. There we go. There is one of them, and there is the other one of them. Both of them are done and ready as a PDF, and you're all ready to send these things in. That's it. That's all I got for you. Again, I just wanted you to have an idea of how to prepare these files for submission, and this is how you do it. Thanks for watching.